Your what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So tonight we'll be talking about Power Book 4 Force, Season 4, Episode 4, Time to See the King. So man, this episode starts off Tommy and Diamond, they bump heads. Because what does Tommy overhear? Yo, you back in CBI, you back. Like, yo, ain't nobody back. Ain't nobody back. So he don't want his nephew to be in the life and stuff. He trying to protect him or whatever. But T-Mac, yo, that nigga hard headed, boy. He worse than Tariq. He worse than Tariq, dog. Like, he is hard headed. I'm a gangster. Yo, man, I'm him. I'm him. Like, that's me. I'm like, he claimed bodies. Everything, like, he just snitches on himself, like, I'm him, like, he just hard hated as hell. Like, Tariq at least was like smart, he was always slick with it and stuff, man. D-Mac is just wow. He gonna get killed, or he gonna be the one that take over everything, because that nigga got more heart than everybody, and he low-key kind of smart. I don't like his character, but yeah, I don't think he gonna take over nothing. Cause realistically, that nigga ain't gonna make it to next Thursday. Should, cause he be moving crazy. But anyways, so fentanyl is fucking up the city, man. But Song, he is trying to ruin Stacy's her bid to be the mayor and all that. Like, they have a fentanyl crisis. A lot of people are dying and stuff, and there's Ortega drugs coming in. Like, he moving that unpure ish and all that. And homegirl is on his ass. Like, Stacy is trying to get him, but Song works for him. So Song is just like, at every step, he trying to throw a wrench in her plans. Like, on the cool. Stacy, she needs money. So that is her Achilles heel right now as far as her campaign and stuff. She needs money, and she needs the police to be behind her. And since she didn't got divorced from where she divorcing homeboy, is not sure if the cops are gonna be behind her in that situation. But she does need money, and Tommy knows that. So he offers his. He like, yo, we gonna see if she bites. So if he can get her in his pocket, like, get her elected, but it's like, yeah, you got elected, but you got elected with my money. What would your constituents feel if they knew that you got elected with drug money? So if he can get that on her, get that dirt on her, he good money. So it's a smart plan, but we'll see how that goes. SODs, they really ready to leave the coalition. Like, they on some other ish or whatever, but it's really their leader. Cause backdoor homeboy that's with him, he slips Tommy the bag of the payments or whatever, and he leave a sign. Like, he don't want to leave the coalition. Like, half of them don't. Rashawn or whatever his name is, he wants to boogie from. Then we get back to Song. Like, Song, he's a snake, a super snake. Like, he telling his plans about how he is going to throw Stacy under the bus. He gonna do all this and let Ortega free and all that and cover up everything, and then he gonna backdoor, and he gonna make Stacy look bad and stuff, and then he's going to be the man or whatever. That's his whole plan. I can't stand a motherfucker like that, man. Like, you think he's slick, but I hope Song gets knocked off. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. And Shanti, like, people are coming to her like, yeah, you Jenard, bitch, and you Jenard. So it's making her feel low or overlooked or whatever, being a lady in the game and just always like underneath a man thumbprint and stuff. And Jenard has a dark past or whatever, but she kind of throws him under the bus. Like maybe she feel like she's good at chess and whatever. So she feels like maybe I bid on the wrong brother or whatever. Cause Jenard, like he kind of fucking up right now. He messing up my business and whatever. And a lot of things aren't necessarily happening the way I want them to. So maybe Jenard ain't him. But if not, I don't mind the going past that nigga, the knocking that nigga off, doing whatever. Because at this point, it seems like she just manipulating the brother. But Claudia about to get her little girlfriend murdered. Like she about to get her murdered. She's talking about, I need you to get this evidence. Record Tommy. You can do it. Homegirl already nervous. She already green. Like Tommy, yeah. I good luck with that. Good luck with that. Shanti recruits Manny Fresh. And no, not freaking fresh. Nah, it's a homegirl. The bad thing about it though is like she recruit homegirl and she want to get her in her she want to get her customers and all that and stuff. But thing about it is Manny Fresh got beef with Jenard. If you know, Jenard was talking to homegirl and robbed her for her chain and everything whenever he was on them drugs, and so she wants to knock this nigga off and whatever. So that looks bad on Shanti. So Shanti is very mad about this whole situation. Tommy meets with Shay. They tearing somebody's ass up. They whipping them like Kunta Kinte and stuff. Doing all that with chains and whatever. They murk him. But Tommy is like, yo, give us triple the product. You ain't gonna lose $1 betting on us and stuff. Like we good money. We good money. Miguel hating the whole time and stuff. Like Miguel, he on some whole ass shit. You know, he's just don't like Tommy at all. Shanti at this point, she done with Jenard. Like just mentally, she like your reputation and everything that's bad on me and stuff. He's like, yo, all right, I'm gonna make it good with homegirl or whatever. So he boogies or whatever. Miguel shows up to Tommy crib. Like, what? That nigga got some cojones on him. He show up to Tommy crib. Yeah, homegirl standing there. He goes meet his sister Maria, whatever. And then he invites them to dinner at the restaurant of their choice. But, you know, he got some shit with him. Like it's a whole nother plan. I think he's trying to get Tommy in a place to get he trying to set Tommy up. Elise. So she tries Claudia's plan. It don't work, man. Tommy is too smart. Like he learned from Ghost and Kane and them and then just all the experience in the street and whatnot. Homegirl is moving fidgety and stuff. He just goes up to her. Yeah, you got nice legs, Elise. It'll be a shame to be in a wheelchair. So, yeah, you a drug dealer now. So, I just don't have time to kill you. Like, I could murk you right now, but look, I just don't feel like it. But tell Claudia I said, hey. So, he knew what the whole plan was. He knew who was behind it and all that. And Ortega, they showed him having a little jail call or whatever. Like, it's not that important. I don't even remember what was going on, what the call was about. I know they was calling and probably saying something about Tommy or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it was a song. I don't know. But homeboy was getting domed up. At first, I was like, we getting domed up by in jail. I'm like, man, that might be a whole punk or something. But no, it looked like it was a CO. Yeah, it was a CO doming him up and stuff. I'm like, we hear about it, so I guess it be happening. It be happening and stuff. But yeah. Fentanyl put Joey on his ass. Jenard would meet up a homeboy that he sold the chain and stuff to. So he gotta make that right. Homeboy do not want to sell this chain, man. Like he really has grown close to this chain or whatever. But Jenard ends up giving him some dope. Yo, this that shit that got it, all these niggas falling out and stuff. So, and that's crazy. Like you watch interviews and stuff, it seems like that's what Drug Hayes want. I want the shit that niggas done died from, because that shit must be potent. But anyway, so yeah, it was very potent. So push Joey on his ass. And Jenard, man, he was looking like, and I'm glad Jenard didn't relapse. It looked like he was about to. I didn't want to see that storyline again. I don't like Jenard, but I didn't want to see Jenard go out like that. But he does get the chain back and stuff. JP finally back on the show, so that's a little something, man. Like that's Tommy brother or whatever. So he talking to D-Mac. So that was just a good little tidbit or something. Cause I was like, man, what happened to him? I'm like, did he leave the show? Did something happen or whatever? But nah, he just didn't have a reason to be on, I guess. But he on now. Jenard makes it right with Manny Fresh, and I like that. Like Manny Fresh, she was about to lay that nigga out and stuff, but he like, yo, man, look, I was down bad and stuff, man. Look, I'm sorry and whatnot. And then they get to joining with each other, and she like, yeah, you lucky your homegirl fine, and I might take a little nigga. And he like, man, look, I got a real dick. even Manny Fresh had to laugh at that, man. She like, man, that nigga stupid. So Jenard, man, he does come in handy sometime, man. He do have some personality. He's a character that I don't think a lot of people really care for too much, but he serves his purposes and stuff. Tommy cuts homeboy down, man. He cut his tongue out, like he do the TikTok challenge on him with the kids and the parents, and they taking the tongue out, man. He do that tongue, like he just do him dirty, man. He drop a whole motor on him and stuff. And he takes D-Mac's weapon. Well, why I'm quoting? Because it was D-Mac's weapon, but he gives it to homeboy and puts the body on him, making it seem like he killed King Kilo's cousin. So this murder, it had two advantages to it. You taking the heat off of D-Mac, and you getting the SODs back in your clique or whatever. So it worked out for the good. Man, the graphic effects of that scene, that was crazy, man. Like when the motor splattered him and like everything just shot out of him and stuff, that was crazy. That was crazy. Claudia, she negotiates her freedom. So she's talking to Stacy, and I can't do nothing from the inside here, man. I gotta get out. And look, I know Tommy's gonna try to kill me. Like that's how you can get him. I can't set him up with the drugs. He's too smart for that. But he wants my ass. So if you let me out, he will try to kill me. And you can get him for attempted murder. So that's how they're going to try to kill Tommy. We're going to see if the plan works or not. King Kilo, he kind of buys Jenard's story. Jenard goes to the jail and tries to convince him that it was Rashad or whatever that did the murders or whatever. It wasn't D-Mac. So, see how that goes. It looked like King Kilo kind of bought it, but end of the episode, Vic texts Tommy, she free. She got her wings. So, gets out of the jail, and Tommy is there waiting. Like, he looking at the feds and stuff, and like, yeah, he already plotting. So, if he does go ahead and tries to kill her, they gonna have him. But he says something on the previews for next episode. He like, yo, Claudia, how about you come meet me alone? Will he be smarter than she thinks and doesn't try to kill her and tries to bring her in some kind of way? That's gonna put stains in Stacy's plans and all that and stuff. We're gonna see what happens, man. It's a lot of shit going on in Power. A lot that's unbelievable, but it's entertaining. Anyways, man, happy Thanksgiving to y'all, man. Much love to everybody. Hope y'all had a blessed day. All that good stuff, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and be a great. Some more, man. I'll let you, boy.